Good morning, beautiful. I haven't had no coffee today. I couldn't sleep hardly. I got a hell of a sunburn. It is, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. So I'm trying to wear soft clothes today, but yesterday was my worst day out there. So today I decided, like my first week, maybe put on some sunscreen with your pasty ass, with your little white ass. Even if you ain't white, you need some sunscreen. You can't see the damage that's being done. And now I've already added took away from the youth of my years because the sun, that's what the sun does. Takes away the youth. It's gonna mess up your skin. That's what makes you old looking. So I'm gonna go ahead and just read over this. Yesterday I was rewatching my video and I'm rewatching how I'm steering, right? How I'm steering, and I'm like, why are you playing with the steering wheel that damn much? It seems like I'm all over the place. This way, this way, this way, that way, that way, that way. And whenever you're in there, I don't feel like it should be that much steering. I'm going slow. So it shouldn't have been. I feel like when I'm in that steering wheel and I'm doing it, it should have been so intense that I'm moving around so fucking much trying to correct things, right? My chase is the biggest one, and when I'm turning back, make some videos today. I had a factory reset my phone. Probably need to factory reset some other stuff. I was looking at me a new phone. I need a new phone with more memory. If I'm gonna get into better things than just this little bit, I need some memory to save my videos. Drink some coffee before I go over. Just got my chips. I take my donuts from yesterday. Nothing in my house wants to charge right now. I don't know what's going on, but nothing wants to charge. My batteries, nothing. So it's either one, it's time to buy new chargers, or two, playing with them sons of bitches. I don't know. The most important one is my battery pack. I was at like 20% all day yesterday, because I recorded everything yesterday. So I went to bed last night and I was thinking about this. I know what I need to point out, right? I know what I got to point out. I don't actually know the words, but I'm saying like mounting bolts, locking jaw, kingpin. Then we go down to the front of the trailer. Headboard needs to be properly mounted secure, not bent, damaged, and no missing parts. The headboard is going to be the front of the tractor, right? Then we go up to the clearance lights up there, properly mounted secure, and they're supposed to be amber in color. Then you go down to the DOT tape. It's properly mounted secure, not frayed, not properly mounted secure. It says red and white in color, not missing or torn. Mark lights, probably, I'm picturing it in my head as I'm saying this. I'm picturing it in my head. Probably mounted secure, not cracked, damaged, or broken. Mark lights, tandem slide, and pit arm. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. That was a Tatum slide. That's a Tatum slide. That is Tatum slide or platform. So it's not the same thing. So that's what I was sitting here and I was thinking about it in my head. The Tatum slide is not the same thing as the skid plate, but it's right underneath it. So you got this right here. It looks like a checker, right? And then you go above it and you got your skid plate, fifth wheel, right? Ah. Grease that bitch. Nobody wants to go in dry. Nothing ever works dry. You better grease it. What's the temperature today? I don't even know what the temperature is today. What's the temperature today? Let's see. So I found some more videos of his over here on YouTube, but I don't know. I've been unplugging my shit. I can't wait till I can turn my phone back off. Look how fucking swollen I looking. I looking. I looking. So I'm a little nervous. I feel a little better this round. Tomorrow's testing day, 7 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully we get it out of the way and I give Maggie a call and be like, hey man, I can come to work since it's such a big deal. Since I tell you that I need this time, I'm gonna need this time because I'm in school. What if I don't pass tomorrow? I need to pass, but what if I don't? I'm gonna have to fucking come back. I'm gonna have to keep doing this shit. I want to do all that. I want to get going. I've already constantly feel like I get stuck in everything anyway, due to whatever fucking reason. No, it's time to move on. So, I'm broke, bitch. All right, what is that? It's back of the trailer, front and rear spring mounts. So the back of the trailer is the front is the okay. Front.
It's on Amazon. Get the designer brands you love.
Back of truck.
Like that.
It's the front is the back of the truck is the front, same as the front, with no exception. With no exceptions. I done forgot the word. The same as the front. Well, we checked the same as the front. No exceptions. Shit. The back of the truck will be checked the same as the front, with the exception of my airbag and my airbag mount. The back of the truck will be checked the same as the front, as far as my for the rear of. Fucked it up. My suspension, my brakes, and my tires will be checked the same as the front, with the exception of airbag and airbag mount. My tires will be checked the same as the front, with the exception of my bud. Studying it. I better tell him to help me out. I don't know. Because we check everything exactly the same, with no exceptions. Everything's got to be checked. Everything's got to be checked. The brakes on every freaking thing. So you go front of the truck, back of the truck, front of the, and then back of the trailer, right? My retarded ass, when I get to the back there, what I'm thinking of is the back of the truck, but I call it the front because I'm looking at the back of the trailer, but I'm thinking of the front of the front of the trailer. And I guess words really going to be very important in this. So as I'm looking at the back of the trailer, right? The back of the trailer, and when I look back to the front, don't say the front of the truck, because then I guess they're going to think that you mean the absolutely like front, like front. Not like you're talking about just in general the front, but it is where we started. We started with the front of the truck. We had checked our brakes, our suspension, our suspension, and tires and rims, right? We checked it all the same because you're going all through the line. So why wouldn't you be able to say the front? Because the only thing that's different is your tread. Your tread is different, but you got to be looking for all the same shit, making sure it's all correct, right? I don't know. It's all about how you word stuff and how it plays out like that. I don't get it. So the apron, and I think whenever I do this and I get to my fifth wheel area, I think I want to start top to bottom. They got a way you go. They got a certain, the way that we've been shown. But for me, because I've been looking at it like this, I want to start with my apron, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, damaged, or broken. Go down there's no gap. Then you go down to the fifth wheel, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, damaged, or broken, and it is properly greased. I'm gonna go straight down to my pivot pin, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, damaged, or broken. My release arms over here, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, damaged, or broken, and it's in the lock position. You go over here to the locking jaw, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, damaged, or broken. It's in a lock position. Then you go think what's behind that locking jaw. That what's behind the locking jaw is my kingpin, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, damaged, or broken. Then you bounce down, right? And then you're gonna look for the mounting bolts. Now see on here, I don't understand right here. It says fifth wheel and fifth wheel skid plate. Properly mounted, secured, not cracked, damaged, or broken, and properly greased. Then we gotta identify fifth wheel, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, broken, and stationary hoses. Oh, that's something different. There's these hoses that's supposed to go into the fifth wheel. I guess we don't necessarily have that on that truck, but I guess we are expected to know that this is there. And then, but you go down, and I need to make sure I point out my bolts, my mounting bolts, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, damaged, or broken, and they are tight, right? Then we go to the front of the trailer. See, that's what I don't understand. That this is the front and side of the trailer. Now we're gonna go on to the actual trailer itself. So we bounced from underneath it to where the kingpin was, and then we're gonna go up on top. And so you want to check the front headboard. Just make sure fronts and sides. But you probably need to walk around that whole bitch, do the whole thing. But and during the test, you got to do this part. But I'm pretty sure whenever you're doing this and you're out on the road, you're gonna want to do the whole fucking thing. And then you gotta go your headboards, your clearance slides, your frame and slide of trailer. What is that? That must mean frame and side of trailer. Oh, okay. Side of trailer. And then Tatum, slide, and armpit. That's the thing. I think that Tatum slide, if this is what I think it is, should have been checked whenever it was on the truck. I wish we had more of a description of these different things and their uses. So when I get moving, I'm sure once we get further and further along, because right now, maybe they don't take none of us serious. Maybe you're not taking us serious. Maybe you ain't taking nothing about this serious. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it at times, or if it does feel like it, but you're doing some extra shit on it. So I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm gonna take my paper with me. But yeah, it's really hard when we're trying to speak over each other. Too, you call out something and you want to say it too, but whenever you're speaking over each other, it kind of jumbles you up. So but that's always I've never seen anybody except for the fucking whack jobs in the military be able to speak at the same damn time and get the same damn words out. I ain't doing all that. Do me dirt. No. It's not what we're doing here. I don't know what's going on. So we have to say things at the exact same time, or trying to finish each other's sentences. No, unacceptable still. No. Yes, it's okay to help each other out, but no, you can't do that shit. Gotta do it your damn self.